Hi, my name is Mark Tacna, and welcome back to Climapod, Greenhouse, and Gardening. Today I'm going to start the seeds for the Climapod and for our garden. I'm really excited about this. Today is April 11th. The seeds that I have, they take about 6 to 8 weeks to mature before I can put them outside, so that's perfect timing. The rule of thumb, at least in Colorado Springs, is you don't start your garden until Mother's Day, which is May 8th of this year. However, Colorado Springs, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get, and every time we've tried to plant anything on Mother's Day or a little after, it snows on us, it hails, it's ridiculous.
Well, it's freaking snowing again. Here we are, May 10th. It's snowing.
And it drives me absolutely crazy. So we're starting now, maybe a little later than other people starting their seeds, but 6 to 8 weeks should be absolutely perfect. It'll give us plenty of time to get the garden and the greenhouse prepared to plant in about 6 weeks from now. I really like to keep things simple, and I'm using these grow seed pods. You can get any kind you want. This particular one is from Jiffy. This isn't a paid promotion. This is just what the store had, and I really like it. It works really well for Heather and I. This particular one has 36 pods in it. We're not going to use all 36. I'm going to take some out. But I wanted to show you what it has really quick. It has these markers that I can identify what seeds are what when I'm done. And it also has a Super Thrive vitamin seedling mix that I'm going to put in 1 gallon of water and get this going. So first thing, I'm going to take out what I don't need. And that is 8 of these. The one thing I don't like about these type of pods is, if you can see, they come with like a netting that goes around it. And it says that this netting will decompose and the roots will break through it. My experience over the past several years of using these, the roots never break through. It's really tough. So when I'm ready to plant, I'm going to take the netting off, and I have to be very careful when I do this because I don't want to damage the roots. So the first thing it says is to add this into 1 gallon of water. And these are going to poof up. It's liquid. Honestly, in the past, buying these, I've never seen this before. So that's sort of a treat that it gives you a little bit. Just gonna slosh this around. Okay. It says add 1 gallon to this whole mixture, so I'm going to do that. I'm now going to give this a few minutes for these to pop up, and then I'm going to start my seeds. The pods have poofed up, and they're supposed to get about 2 to 2.5 inches high. So I'm going to check that right now to see how high we are. We're basically at 2.5 inches. Now the instructions did say once it's done to pour off any excess water. I have a bucket right here. Let's see how successful I am doing that. Okay, that was easy enough, right? What they gave me are these markers to be able to identify what seeds I'm going to put in what, and they'll just slide right in the back like that. I'll start with the tomatoes first. So I'm going to do Better Boy Hybrid and Beefsteak. I'm going to do 4 plants of each, 4 pods of each. The instructions said you put 2 to 3 seeds into each one. So before I actually do that, what you want to do is open up the top, that netting I was telling you about. All right, I'm going to start with the Better Boy hybrid, and it says 2 to 3 seeds in each one. Well, we got a few. Let's see, we'll start with 2. I'm gonna put them right in the center. I have this little stick so I can poke them in. Here's my better beef hybrid. Okay, the next one is called beef steak. Let's go for the broccoli. Man, I gotta tell you, we never have luck with broccoli, and I try it every single year. It grows, sometimes it shoots out because it's too hot. Hopefully I'll be able to do it this year, being that we're so early in the year, and it is a cold weather vegetable. So I'm hoping this will work. Okay, I have a mix of grand bell peppers, all different colors. The peppers do really well. I'm gonna do 4 plants. Remember last year when we put everything in the Climapod greenhouse, it got so overpopulated, it was crazy, and we don't want to overpopulate it this year. So 4 should be enough. I mean, things were growing on top of each other, things were getting choked out, not enough air was going through, so we were getting powdery mildew. So when they start growing, you're gonna wanna thin them out. So we just want 1 plant, but we want a bunch of seeds to be able to start. And whichever is the healthiest looking will win. Sort of sad. This is sweet pepper. I love these. These did so good last year. It was amazing. But we had like 6 or 7 plants, or even 8. It was overwhelming. We had a ton. This is kohlrabi. It's really good. It's almost like a radish, in the radish family. I'm from Pittsburgh and really like it. It's also a cold weather. It does pretty good here. I mean, my family back home, they have wonderful success with kohlrabi. In Pittsburgh, it's hard here. I only get a few. And they're supposed to get to the size of like a baseball at least. So let's get 2 or 3 in each one. I'm gonna do 8 because they only produce 1 and I wanna be able to have a few. Okay, we are done with that. And it's like a greenhouse, so you just cover it up, just like that. We are finished, and I haven't forgotten about the heating pad and the thermostat. If you have one of these, they're great. The thermostat is perfect for it. If you want to learn about the thermostat, it's a Digiten that I use, and you can check that out in another video. So we're just going to slide this forward for a sec. Put our pad. It says you need a buffer on the pad. We're gonna lay that right over top. Put that on. There we go. Here's the Digiten. So I'm going to plug one side in. And this is the thermostat. This will tell me how warm it is. And I'm just going to scoot it right in there, put it in the bottom. And I will plug that in later. So there you have it. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna check on it every week, see how these plants are going. I'm sure that they're gonna be great. They always do work really well. Once again, when I'm ready to transplant them, I take that netting off. So thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and ring that bell for future notifications. Have a wonderful day.